There is a war going on today, and it's a war that will be won early in the third millennium by one of the two parties. Which one? It's unknowable at this point. The two factions at war are men who believe that individual rights are granted by a higher authority than man himself. And men, on the other hand, who believe that human rights are granted by humans to other humans. It's a critical war. It is a war between the secularists and the theists. The United States Constitution and Declaration of Independence are both oriented around the concept that individuals have inalienable rights granted by a higher authority than man. Call it what you may, call it God, call it Brahma, call it Yahweh, call it Allah. The Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States both are based upon the concept of one supreme being. But these aren't the first documentations alluding to this concept or directly stating such a concept. They are simply the growth through history of human evolution towards the concept of individual rights being sacrosanct. This is a critical war. It is one that will establish whether men will constantly try to overpower other men and dominate them by declaring that they know what's best, or continuing the concept and historical evolutionary development that man is special. Each individual is special, and no fellow human has the right to try to establish his superiority over another man. The concept is critical, not just for ourselves as a species located within this earth. It is critical because someday in the third millennium we may very well encounter other beings from other planets, from other solar systems, and perhaps even other galaxies. And if we establish the concept that man has the right to set the rules that will control other men and control the value of other men, then we will have no basis upon which we can say these other beings do not have the right to subjugate us, to establish rules that state what it is we must do based upon what it is they say. Our freedom as individuals, our freedom as a species, depends upon the outcome of this war, and it is critical that humans run to, rather than run away from, the concept of a supreme being. Theosophy, along with some other groups, such as the Masons, is based upon the very fundamental concept that, number one, there is one supreme being, and it is through this supreme being that our rights are granted. Two, our souls, our essence, our spirit, whatever you wish to call it, is of the same substance and essence as this one supreme being, because we are made in that supreme being's essence, image. And three, the very concept of projects, some projects existing for a higher benefit than the individual itself, but for the species, is rationalized through the understanding of the first two principles, that there's one supreme being, and two, that our true essence, not our body, but our true essence, is of the same substance and essence as that supreme being. And thus, the very concept of some projects being actually projects of divine nature. We need to unite. We need to come together as individuals who are theistically inclined and provide and present one front against the secular movement. And this needs to take place early in the third millennium, early in the 21st century.